For any of you out there considering a Delta Airlines credit card, there are a ton of different options available to you. As I make this video in 2022, there are currently 4 personal Delta cards and 3 business cards for a total of 7. So if you're thinking about getting one and all the different choices are confusing you and holding you back, hopefully at least this video will clarify if the Delta Reserve card, which is their top tier premium version, will be right for you or not. Because we're going to do a very in-depth review of this card with all the rewards, benefits, and more, that we'll be able to see what the overall value package is like and if it fits in with your travel habits. Let's go. The full name of this card is the Delta SkyMiles Reserve American Express card, and the welcome offer as of September 2022 is to earn 50,000 Delta SkyMiles and 10,000 MQMs, which stands for Medallion Qualification Miles, and you can get both after spending $3,000 on purchases in the first 3 months on the card. The value of the miles part of this offer will be around $550 depending on which type of flight or itinerary that you redeem for. And when you go to the American Express website to apply for the card, you actually have your choice of your own card design. You can choose the metal version or the 70% reclaimed plastic version. The choice is yours based on how heavy you want your wallet to be. Now for the ongoing reward structure, you'll earn triple miles on Delta purchases when you make those purchases directly on Delta's website, so not with Expedia or any other third-party portal. You'll also earn 1 mile per dollar on all other purchases, and the annual fee is $550. Definitely not a cheap card, but as you'll see later in this video about all the benefits that come with it, you can easily get more than the $550 cost. Once you've earned a bunch of Delta SkyMiles and you want to redeem them, the average value you can expect to get is around 1.1 cent per mile on average. So as an example, those 50,000 miles for the bonus would be worth $550 toward Delta flights or Delta partner flights. Let's move into the main benefits of the card, and there are so many of them with so many different terms about them that I divided them into 7 major sections, and I made it as succinct as I possibly could with all the important details still intact. That way you know how and when to use them and when you're going to be eligible to use them versus not. So let's start off with section number 1. The first benefit is Delta Sky Club access. You'll receive complimentary unlimited access plus 2 one-time guest passes per year. Those guest passes are issued upon account opening and each account renewal year, and they expire 1 year after they're issued and do not roll over. To get into the Delta Sky Club, simply present the following at the front desk. Your Delta SkyMiles Reserve card, if required, and it's usually not required so much these days as long as you have your boarding pass with your Delta SkyMiles number on there, the agent should be able to identify that you do have the card itself, or you can also add it to the My Wallet section of the Delta SkyMiles app, and that should be sufficient as well, but just in case, it might be nice to have the physical card as a backup. You'll also want to bring your government-issued ID and your boarding pass for a same-day Delta marketed or operated flight departing from or arriving to the airport where the Delta Sky Club is located. Departing flights can access the Sky Clubs up to 3 hours prior to your flight time. Connecting flights can access at any time during your layover, and arriving flights can access at any time after landing. Regarding the guesting privileges that you have with the card, you may bring up to 2 free guests per year. Those passes will be issued to your primary cardholder account, by the way, and then additional guests beyond those 2 will be $39 each. And if you decide to add authorized users to your Delta Reserve card at a price of $175 per authorized user, they will then receive their own unlimited Delta Sky Club access, and their guests will be $39 each because they do not receive their own one-time passes. Now on to main benefits part 2, which gives you even more airport lounge access. The card also allows you to get into the Centurion lounges by American Express, and this includes the Escape lounges, also branded as the Centurion Studio partner. You'll get complimentary unlimited access, and to get into the lounge, you'll provide the following at the front desk: your Delta SkyMiles Reserve card, your ID, and your boarding pass, once again for a same-day Delta marketed or operated flight. That flight must have been booked on a US American Express charge card or credit card. In terms of access times, departing flights can access up to 3 hours prior to a flight. Connecting flights can also access up to 3 hours prior to a flight, and arriving flights do not have access. For guesting privileges, all guests cost $50 each, and again, if you add authorized users to your Delta Reserve card at a price of $175 each, guests will still cost $50 getting into the Centurion Lounge. Now, since we're talking about a card with so many different benefits that also is issued by American Express, definitely check out the app MAXREWARDS if you haven't done so already, which is a great way to manage not only this card, but other ones you may have, and also to activate your Amex offers automatically. Check this out. MAXREWARDS is an app that allows you to manage your credit cards, rewards, and benefits all in one place. This includes seeing when your bills are due, tracking your sign-up bonuses, monitoring your credit scores, and more. On the Activity tab, you can view the transactions across all your cards to easily see where you've been spending your money, including the value of the rewards you've earned across different categories. Then the Best Card tab helps you identify which card to use for different purchases. That way you can earn points or cash back even faster. And perhaps my favorite feature is the Benefits and Offers dashboard, which you can unlock with the gold level of MAXREWARDS. You might be familiar with Chase offers, Amex offers, Bank of America deals, and others. They're great, but they can be really frustrating to manage for 3 reasons. First, they change frequently, so you'll need to check them often to make sure you don't miss out. Second, they require you to manually activate them one at a time. And third, Amex usually shows you up to 100 available offers, even though more could be available. Fortunately, MAXREWARDS solves all of these problems. Each time you sync the app, all of your offers will be activated automatically, including the hidden ones from Amex that you didn't even know about. In fact, my Amex Gold card showed 162 offers that were ready to go thanks to MAXREWARDS. So if you'd like to try MAXREWARDS, use the link down below in the description to get the gold level entirely free for your first month. Alright, so how would you like someone to fly totally free for you one time every single year just for having this credit card? Let's go on to main benefits part 3, and I think you'll like this one a lot. The Reserve card also issues an annual companion certificate. It's available each card member anniversary year, starting with your first anniversary. That is, after you've had the card for 12 months. It's valid for 1 round-trip ticket on published routes in the 48 contiguous states, plus fees and taxes in the following cabins: First Class, Comfort Plus, Premium Select, and the main cabin. The certificate will be issued directly to your Delta SkyMiles account, and it expires 1 year after it's issued and does not roll over from 1 year to the next. You must also book your flight and fly prior to the expiration date. Moving into main benefits part 4, we have the Status Boost. This allows you to earn 15,000 Medallion Qualification Miles after spending $30,000 in purchases in a calendar year. This is valid up to 4 times per year, so if you were to spend up to $120,000, you could earn 60,000 MQMs. And for all my bid spenders out there, this is a great way to earn high levels of Medallion Elite status without even having to fly that much. Up next, we have the MQD waiver, and MQD stands for Medallion Qualification Dollars. This allows you to get the MQD requirement for earning higher levels of Medallion status completely waived when you're pursuing Silver, Gold, or Platinum Medallion status, and you get this after spending $25,000 on purchases in a calendar year on your card. Additionally, you can receive a TSA PreCheck or Global Entry credit. This allows you to receive up to a $100 statement credit to reimburse the application fee for either program. It's available every 4 years for Global Entry and every 4.5 years for TSA PreCheck. On to part 5, which begins with complimentary upgrades. If you do not have Medallion status, you'll be added to the complimentary upgrade list after the Medallion members. Furthermore, with the upgrade priority benefit, if you do have Medallion status, you'll receive higher priority for upgrades over other Medallion members who are also flying with the same status level and fare class. So if you want to increase your odds of getting that better seat on the plane, then you might want to consider adding this card to your wallet. And if you find yourself checking bags often on your flights, this card will give you the first check bag free. For that benefit to work, you must include your Delta SkyMiles number on the reservation. It's valid for up to 9 passengers on that same reservation. The flight must be marketed and operated by Delta, and it does not apply to authorized users. By that I mean authorized users cannot use their own card to get their own bag checked for free. But if that person flies on your itinerary, and of course you being the primary cardholder, then they would of course get their bag free with you. Main benefits part 6. Now we have a 20% in-flight discount. With this, you can receive 20% off in the form of statement credits toward in-flight food, drinks, and audio headsets. You'll also receive priority boarding for your flights. To be eligible, you must include your Delta SkyMiles number on the reservation, and you'll receive Main Cabin 1 priority boarding privileges. It's valid for up to 9 passengers on the same reservation. It's also valid on flights that are marketed and operated by Delta, and it does not apply to authorized users. It's also not valid on Delta shuttle flights either. And there at the bottom, this card also does not charge any foreign transaction fees, so when you're outside of the US, you can avoid the typical 3% charge. We finally made it to part 7. With the Delta Reserve card, you'll get access to the Pay with Miles feature, which allows you to redeem those miles at a flat redemption value of 1 cent each. That way you don't have to worry about searching for award availability. The way it works is you'll get $50 off the flight cost for every 5,000 miles redeemed. You'll also get global dining access by Resi, which confers special access to exclusive reservations, premium dining experiences, the priority notify feature when tables become available, and more via the Resi app. This card may also issue an instant card number upon approval, and this is based upon Amex's ability to instantly authenticate you in your application. You'll also get a complimentary ShopRunner membership for free 2-day shipping and returns at dozens of retailers, and 24/7 access to a concierge for assistance with tickets, reservations, travel, and more. We made it through all the main benefits. Now on to a little bit about the insurance and protections, because this card does cover you in a lot of different travel and retail situations too. For the card protections, you'll receive the baggage insurance plan, trip delay insurance, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, car rental loss and damage insurance, all of which are on the travel side. Then over for the retail, we have purchase protection, return protection, extended warranty, and cell phone protection. Feel free to pause this screen as long as you'd like to read all the fine print details. And now for the massive question of whether or not you should get this card yourself. Let's talk about it. You should consider getting this card if you fly Delta moderately to frequently, do not fly enough to earn elite status, but still want elite-like benefits simply by having the card. Of course, we're referring to the early boarding, free chat badges, and stuff like that. Also, if you want to earn elite status via spend. However, the card can still make sense if you do fly enough to earn elite status, but you want to earn a higher level of status via spend. Then if you value access to airport lounges, specifically to the Delta Sky Club and the Centurion Lounge, this card can help get you in. And of course, if you can use the companion certificate every year, that can be a major value as well. But on the flip side, you might want to avoid this card if you fly Delta infrequently or not at all, would not use the Delta Sky Club regularly, don't care about elite benefits, or if the benefits from other Delta cards with lower annual fees are sufficient for you, because a lot of those other ones do still come with priority boarding and free chat badges. Also, if you prefer more flexible or transferable rewards points, there might be other cards that give you a lot more redemption options rather than being locked into Delta's ecosystem. Same thing if you prefer cashback rewards, many other cards are much better than this one. And lastly, if you want to earn Delta SkyMiles quickly, because remember, this card only earns triple miles on every dollar spent for a Delta and 1 mile per dollar on everything else, and that's it. Even the lower fee cards have more multipliers like on restaurants and other useful categories, so you might want to consider those, again, if your goal is just to earn miles, or even Amex's cards themselves, like the green card or the gold card. Those card products earn points that can be directly transferred into Delta's program and also have useful multipliers like triple points on transit, 4 points per dollar on supermarkets and dining, and more. So while this card is definitely not good for earning miles, it's fantastic for earning benefits that are specific to Delta. Which is why when I think about the type of person who likely has this card in their wallet, it will be the person who flies Delta a lot and really appreciates the elevated VIP experience, whether it's just from the benefits that the card gives by default or earning status outright. And with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. That way you never miss an awesome upload. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage multiple credit cards, rewards, benefits, and more all in one place, and to view my all-new site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in future videos, and while you're waiting on my next upload, always remember that you are great.